vibration. When we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head straight away, popping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. We got one head.
Last man in this game, 터진 바람 앞던 날 뛰니 물럭광 모든 chain 원래 역전이 더 짜릿한 밥이지 눈을 쏠려 from the whole world 공은 던져 잡고 또 숨죽여 till the end 너야 sub-zero to honey yeah this is my home ground don't memory crowd wanted to the top goes like whoosh 떠나가기 질러 get loud like I said nigga tell my team 믿고 달려 난 still the same make a new history top of the big street one hit to the top keep it coming we don't stop one hit straight away bumping like an 808 one hit do it now it's your moment make it count one hit we got one hit
juega tu posición y representa tu país soy el jugador que se creció pero no olvida su raíz estoy pensando en toda mi gente mientras recorro la base firme pase lo que pase vamos por encima esa es la frase subo el volumen cuando llegue mi turno al bate que esto es el clásico mundial ponte ready para el desempate hay que jugar con el corazón darlo todo en el terreno esa es mi pasión con orgullo trae tus colores porque el juego ya comenzó we don't stop
one head to the top keep it going we don't stop one head straight away pumping like an 808 one head do it now it's your moment make it count one head we got one head
all night, baby. You know you've had my heart beating out my chest. Ooh, I know it might sound crazy. I still can see you dancing inside my head. Yeah, is it alright if I call you on a Sunday night? Ooh, baby, is it okay if I hold you till the morning? Ooh, you make my heart beat like a bass drum. You make my soul sing like the morning sun. You make the earth shake like an earthquake. You make the world go round, babe. Wow, yeah. I'll admit, baby, since you came into my life, I have been a mess. Yeah, only you can save me, 'cause it feels like I'm drowning and you're my best. Wow, is it alright if I call you on a Sunday night? Ooh, baby, is it okay if I hold you in the moonlight? Ooh,
need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Whoa. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. Love.
You spin my heart around full 360. You spin my heart around full 360.
Little swagger when I step, walking, looking like a jet, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. She be in the city, opposite of innocent. And Benny told up friends, to bring a friend. Took a girl from the to the podium. Other guys in here, high sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock from Nexus. I forget that we got exes. Seen like 3Q and ask me exit. Throwing peace signs in the air like Hendrix on the brains behind them all sad majestic. Is it super sub to take us for a ride? I gotta dip real quick, let the course arrive.
You spin my heart around full 360. You spin my heart around full 360.
If it feels like a spade, then call it a spade. And love in the day, by nighttime it changes. Spinning around with new faces. Dance floor like amazing. Lost in the mood. Fall in love with you, you and you. It's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new until it's so news.
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind.
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you've got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starting pitcher, George Kirby. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Trevor Larnach. And we're underway from Seattle. Ball 2. Well struck right field. That one carrying. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Jeffers will handle the catching duties in this one. Made his big league debut when he was 23 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2018. The 1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Two-0. Right through there for a strike. Just getting started here in Seattle. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Let's take a look at our lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for errors. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Josh Bell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
This one trailing right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They go back to back and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One down. Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Naylor steps on the bag, and that's an out.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Brooks Lee.
Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Two down, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt, ball 2.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Batting seventh, right fielder Alan Rodin.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Naylor. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Twins 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Taj Bradley. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. That one felt good, and they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and they have that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
The 1-0. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the deficit.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next to hit, Dominic Panzone. Well struck deep right field, way back, and out of here. 3 in a row. Wow. And it ties it up. It's 3-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Hard ground ball, base now.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Bunts it in the air. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, catcher.
Take a look at the lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
Well, it's exhausting being at the bottom in slugging percentage, Boog. Stringing together big innings is tough over a long season. Somehow, they need to generate some power.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. See you later. 4 home runs in the first inning. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 5-3.
Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Solo shot, and they add on. It's 6-3. Singy, he's been battling all season long for that swing.
And I'm sure a big weight off of his shoulders, Boog. He probably feels 20 pounds lighter jogging around the bags. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now it's the shortstop. Puts a bunt down. And he beats it. He's safe.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Leo Rivas.
Drag bunt, third base side, and that's a foul ball. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, it's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 6 and the Twins 3. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Luke Diesel.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Way high with that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they close the gap. It's 6-4.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
The 1-0. Kirby Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the deficit.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now it's the DH, Trevor Larnach. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Kirby, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Up next for the Twins, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's ball two. Here's a 2-0. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez moving under this one, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman Josh
Here's
Bell.
Josh Bell. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Down. In the air, center field. Rodriguez gets under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-5. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Cole Young.
Second baseman Cole Young.
Nope. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Mariners.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And a strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Clemens makes the grab on the run.
Up next for the Mariners, left fielder Dominic.
One out man at first. And up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2-1 now. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Up next for the Mariners.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-5.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Josh Naylor. He popped out his first time. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Mariners, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Right through there for a strike. Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Keishel going back, pulls it in on the warning track. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 9-5. Back in Seattle, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide. I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
The 1-0. And another ball. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
That's the ball.
In the air to left center. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Twins, third baseman, Brooks Lee.
Here's the third baseman, Brooks Lee. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one missed.
Ball 2.
Upstairs.
Ball 3.
And now 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And another ball. Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There's the strike, and the count is 3-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's the center fielder, Luke Keishel.
Ball 10.
And that one upstairs. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they get a few back.
My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power, Boog, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Ball one low. Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. And a count now even up. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
For Minnesota, the designated hitter,
Trevor Larnach, the next to hit. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force. Inning over. But the Twins get a 3-run shot. It's now a 9-8 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Ball one. Hey!
This one in the air, center field. Keishel under it, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Mariners, shortstop, Colt Emerson.
Ball.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Mariners, third baseman, Leo
Rivas. Now at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Ball one.
And another ball. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Bunts it in the air. And that will end the inning. Mariners lead one. They lead it 9-8. Back in Seattle, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your hitters came to do some damage. Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
First and second, no outs. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's in for a strike. Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
In there! Finally looking for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there, playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball, and you got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
All loaded up. Brooks lead. The next Twin up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Mariners DH. Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your guys came to do some damage. Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
There's a strike. One, 2 now. Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for
Got a
the
fastball,
Mariners,
middle of the plate, jumped
left
all over it.
fielder,
Absolutely
Dominic
smoked that ball.
Zone.
Arozarena on at first. Nobody out.
That's a ball. Too high. Ball.
Base knock center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with
Up
nobody
next
out.
for the Mariners, center fielder
Julio Rodriguez
Julio
coming to the plate
Rodriguez.
now in a big spot. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
First baseman Josh Naylor.
Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone, and worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
2 on, 1 out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
to struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, one out. Cal Raleigh will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Keishel has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Up next for the Mariners, right fielder, Victor Robles.
Squirts away a little bit. The throw into second. In there. He's safe.
Well, he's had a hard time getting into a rhythm. He's not been able to repeat his good delivery, and that's why we're seeing the ball sprayed all over the place. That right there is just an example of how tough it's been for him today.
Two on, 2 outs. Right down to shoot. Strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game. He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The M's trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 10 and the Twins 8. New inning getting started, and now for the Twins, Alan Roden. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And gone! He sends it out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here. Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ryan Kreidler.
Right through there for a strike. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rodriguez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Trevor Larnell.
Ball 1 there.
Touchdown.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. Upstairs. Splits the plate, and now it's 3-2. Out towards right center field. Robles under it. And that is that. But the Twins do get one back on this solo homer. And the back and forth continues. It's 10-9 now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, number 4.
Colt Emerson.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Hey!
Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. And a 1-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall.
Up next for the Mariners, third baseman, Leo Rivas.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. He'll circle the bases And they tack one on the board. It's 11-9.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Cole Young digs in now. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. The 1-0. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. And he misses it. It drops in. Around second now, going for 3.
He gets a great job of just getting to the ball, let alone getting the glove on it. I'd have been shocked if he made that catch. Great effort on that play.
It's 13-9.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the left fielder, Dominic Panzone. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Bunts it towards the mound. Barehand scoop. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Up next for the
Having
Mariners,
himself a really nice game at the plate.
Josh Naylor.
So a man at first. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Bell puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers.
For Minnesota, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
And another ball. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman Josh Bell.
Ball. Down.
Jeffers gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
That's ball 2. Hey.
The 2-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The turn by Emerson at second. On the mailer, they get 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Left fielder Cody Clemens.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Clemens.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 13-10.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on.
Just powered it through the left side of the infield.
Minnesota, third baseman Brooks Lee.
So man aboard. Now the third baseman, Brooks Lee. And this one squirts away from the catcher, but no advance. That's ball 1. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one not close. Ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-0. Alan Roden would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for Minnesota, right fielder Alan Roden.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Two on, 2 outs. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Luke Diesel on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
He's got it, and that is that. So digging in, Cal Raleigh. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boo. A 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Ball to strike.
That's outside.
Way high. That one blasted deep to right. That's got a chance. Going. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 14-10.
Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boob. A second homer just confirmed what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
Gets the bunt down the right side, and that goes foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
One now.
Ball.
Puts a bunt down. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bunted back towards the mound. Slings to first. Got the out.
Up next for the Mariners, third baseman, Leo Ribas.
2 outs, base is empty. Leo Ribas getting ready to hit. And that skips in the dirt. Grounds one to short. there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning.
Bounce. Everybody love a comeback. Gotta love a good comeback. Ace and pressure bust pipes. So what's the win without a comeback? So what's the win without a comeback? Hustling every day to win. Now you win instead of comeback. I'm not the one that you should play with.
Leading off for the
So up next, Luke Fischel. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's up there.
Out to short. Sends it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next
Oh,
for the
we talk
Twins,
about how
shortstop,
the ball is coming out of the
Ryan
pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. George Kirby done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Mariners,
bullpen for the Mariners,
number
Emerson
26,
Hancock.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
The shortstop takes the ball. The Twins down by 4 here, the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit left side. Toss to Naylor, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Stepping in, Trevor Larnach.
That's a ball. Aye.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and the Twins go 1-2-3. The Mariners on top 14-10. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the Mariners leadoff man, Cole Young.
Second baseman.
Oh, yeah,
Cole
Boog. He's on the
Young.
brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. Out of here! His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 15-10.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
That's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch way upstairs. In the air to left center. Keishel on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Taj Bradley is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
Now on the bump, Bailey Ober.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
This one in the air, center field. Keishel should have this one. And there's two down.
Up next for the Mariners, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor, the next to hit.
Nope.
And the 1-0.
Hey.
Canzone off of first with two away. Bunts it towards the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning.
You switched on me like no face. I tell him I'm Dallas, my band bad as bad as the Beatles. So talk to me nicely, stand on pins and needles. And Dallas, my gameplay is dangerous and lethal. This Grand Theft Auto.
Back in Seattle, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That missed by a lot. Ball one. And another ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
This is again 5 in a row. The M's leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Hey!
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch misses way outside. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Minnesota, left fielder Cody Clemens.
One out man at first. So up next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. So they go quietly there. Hold half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Mariners have the lead 15-10. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
Up next for the Mariners, shortstop Colt Emerson.
The batter will be the shortstop. And a rope into center field, base hit. And out to aboard.
Up next for the Mariners, third baseman, Leo Rivas.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Mariners, second baseman, Cole
Back to the top of the
Young.
order. And up next for Seattle, Cole Young. That's a base hit, run scores. Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Ripped on the ground a second. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 9th inning coming up. The M's on top here, 16-10. Last chance coming up for the Twins. We go to the 9th, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one missed.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The count 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Set down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. And they cut into the lead. It's 16-11.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. So up next for Minnesota, Alan Roden. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Up next for Minnesota, center fielder Luke Keeschel.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop Ryan Krieger.
The Twins down 5, trying to battle back here at the top of the 9th. The count. Here it comes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Two on, 1 out. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. It's their second home run of the inning. And they close the gap. It's 16-14.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
And now the DH, Trevor Larned. That's a little bit low. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
That misses. 3-1 now. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. They go back-to-back, his second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
Clawing back into this one, Boo. Second home run of the game, and take a look at that scoreboard. Everything feels different all of a sudden, doesn't it?
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that skips into dirt. Josh Bell next to bat for Minnesota. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
That swing is all about believing in yourself, especially here in the late stages. Sitting with the 3-0 count and using it to your advantage. A great job of hitting in a big spot.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Known for his late inning heroics. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Just missed. To the mound. Could be an easy two. They turn by Emerson at second. Out. A double play to end it with the tying run stranded at second.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
How would you wanna walk like a champion?